Alright guys, and after you got done watching Market Monday for Beginners episode number 2, welcome to Market Monday for the Advanced Users episode number 2. And last week we talked a little bit about how you should probably start selling off some of your team because most of the cards that you have will be pretty much obsolete with the new golden tickets coming out and other various promos that they may be doing. And I was actually correct on one of the cards that I told you guys to sell with the playoff Cam Newton, because we did see a golden ticket Cam Newton that is pretty nasty and a lot better than the playoff. And if you guys want to see that, you guys haven't been on Madden, I'll show you that right now in the video. And go ahead and go down to Panthers, 99 overall. And as you can see here, he's up for 1.7 million, which almost is a good buy in my opinion if you were looking to get the Cam Newton. I would buy it myself, but I kind of don't want to spend a lot of coins while I'm trying to make some more and stuff like that. So as you can see, he has 96 speed, 99 throw power, 95 elusiveness, 95 throw accuracy, and 93 throw deep. Pretty nasty. Also gives you +2 to speed, so that 96 goes up to a 98 and gives you +2 for your entire team while in the field. So that card's pretty good, and it makes the playoff, like I said, pretty much obsolete for the people that don't like to have cards that have newer cards in the game. So I was glad I can get that information out for you guys. I'm glad I actually got correct on that card being new that was coming into the game, and this one losing its value because it's already down to 200k. I even saw it up for about 150 to 130 during the golden ticket promo. So hopefully you guys capitalize on that if you don't care so much about the card not really being the newest card of that player. I know a lot of people, like I said, they care about that sort of thing. That's why I figured most of the people would sell their teams off and, you know, try to get the better cards. So Cam Newton definitely was a very good person to choose for the player that I think that you should sell for your team. He was one of the main ones that I focused on. But anyways, this is a new episode, and this is a brand new way for you guys to make some coins. And I want you guys to know that sometimes I'll reiterate some things that I've said in the past episodes, and today is one of those times. There is new, well, not new, but there is fantasy cards back in the game, or team of the week items back in the game. Whatever they want to call them, team of the week. We all call them fantasy, so we're going to call them fantasies for this video. So fantasy cards have been added back into the game. It was for Sparkle, I think it was called Sparkle Sunday or whatever the hell they called it, Sparkle Weekend. The fantasy cards were added back into the game, and now they are definitely a lot cheaper than what they used to be. They were taken out of the game about a month ago, put back into the game for the weekend, and a lot of the cards are cheap. So again, buy up these cards while you can, because they will be expensive again very shortly. These cards are definitely very, very vital parts of the positional collections, and you may even want to do some of these positional collections because of how cheap the cards are actually becoming. Fantasy Cam Newton is one of the cards that goes into the halfback collection to get Sparkle Jamal Charles. Sparkle Jamal Charles, or positional collection Jamal Charles, is one of the most expensive positional collection cards out there. And getting this card for only 38k is definitely a good buy, because this card usually goes for around 100 to 150k when it's not in packs. And this is a very tough one to get. Myself, I had to spend like 60k to get it just to do the Sparkle Jamal Charles collection. I was pretty pissed off. I would really wish the card was actually in packs at the time, because it wouldn't have been so expensive. So this is actually a really good investment. And not even just Cam Newton. There's a lot of cards out there that are good investments. Another one, we're going to focus on the Jamal Charles collection. We're going to say Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush right now is up for 13k. I actually saw this a little bit ago and decided to throw this in the video, because 13k for the fantasy Reggie Bush is a massive buy. And just to show you guys that I'm not kidding, I'm actually going to buy it right now, because I know this card will be expensive in just a couple, maybe like a week or two. Once the cards stop becoming, it's like supply and demand. Once the cards aren't there, they're going to go for a lot of coins. And, if you're one of the people that always wanted to do a positional collection and you just really didn't have the coins to do it, or most of the cards are too expensive, now is the time to do it. You get that Reggie Bush, you get that Cam Newton, then all you have to do is focus on all the elite cards that are in the collection. And guess what? There was legendary packs, there was all pro packs, there was all types of promo packs in the game that will get you these elite cards for very cheap. As more and more packs come out, as more people are opening up packs, the cards become way, way, way cheaper. So all the elites here, you see DeMarco Murray, Reggie Bush, Frank Gore, etc., all the way to Adrian Peterson. Even AP you can find for a good price. I saw the AP up for like 120k just the other day, and I said, damn, if whoever wants to do that halfback collection, go ahead, get yourself that AP. Because everything else, in my opinion, I mean, there's nothing here in the golds or silvers that's going to make you spend a lot of coins. You're probably going to spend around maybe 50 to 100K buying all the golds and silvers. To buy all the fantasies, you're probably looking at another 100 to maybe, right now, I'm not even sure. I'm going to give you the price range of maybe like 100, 150K. So what are you at? You're at like 250. And then for the elites, you're going to spend no more than, without buying the AP, you're probably going to spend another additional 80 to 100K to get all those. Maybe even a little more, maybe 150K. And then AP itself is going to be about 150K. So total, I'm not very good with math in my head. I'm not really keeping track of what I'm saying, but it's going to be about 400 to 450K to do the collection, in my opinion. And then guess how much Jamal Charles ends up going for? Jamal Charles right now is currently at, let's go ahead and check. And like I said, this is just an example. This isn't definitive. You're going to have to add up everything yourself and try to figure out what everything goes for. But the Jamal Charles is currently 575K. So that's definitely a decent sized profit for you guys. And if you always wanted to have the card, doing the collection is not a bad option because you spend a lot less coins than actually buying it off the auction block. So like I said, there's a bunch of collections like that in the positional collection, rewards and stuff that you could do for fairly cheap right now. The offensive line, for example, there's no fantasy offensive linemen. And of course, because all those crazy packs that were out this last week, like I said, the legends and the all-pro, you could definitely get those for cheap. All the elites and stuff that go in the collection, like I said, very cheap, and you can get that done and have yourself a very nice offensive lineman card if you guys care about that type of thing. But like I said, go look for all the fantasy cards that you feel as if are going to be expensive, and if they're very cheap on the auction block right now, you already know they're going to go back up. So definitely take a look at those cards. Another card that I know that has been expensive lately, for fantasy tier wise, is the middle linebacker Navarro Bowman. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is just off the top of my head, just checking around. Looks like Navarro Bowman's 89K. So I'm not too sure how many people pulled this card during the weekend, but again, if you're looking to do the middle linebacker collection for the Patrick Willis Sparkle, 89K is pretty steep, but I mean, maybe we're just looking at a bad time. Maybe someone actually has one somewhere stashed, or a couple people maybe have them that haven't put them up, or maybe they even expired. The middle linebacker collection is a very nice collection to do because that Patrick Willis goes for a lot of coins. And then here's the other card that you're going to have a little bit trouble getting. It's Jarrell Freeman, and look at that. 24K is very, very reasonable for that card. Believe me, guys. That's a very, very reasonable price right there. I had to buy mine for like 55K. I was pretty mad about that. And then another card in the positional collection for Patrick Willis is the Sean Lee cards for middle linebacker Cowboys. And take a look at that. That is surprising to me. They're up for 30K a pop, 29.99, and 30K. I had to spend like 60K each on these guys when I did the middle linebacker collection. So that's another collection I would recommend doing if you guys really wanted to get a nasty middle linebacker. You're not going to get too much better than Patrick Willis. The new Luke Kuechly, or I'm sorry, the new Kiko Alonso isn't even better than the Patrick Willis. So you're probably going to have the best middle linebacker in the game when you get that Patrick, unless someone else makes one, or someone makes like a Ray Lewis or something like that, because he's pretty good. But I think that's pretty much it. I think you guys get the understanding of what I'm getting at. Fantasy cards are the way to make money right now. Flip them for sure. Wait a couple days, wait a week or so, and you'll make a lot of profit. Or if you want to do the collections for the positional collection cards, go ahead and do that. And I think that's pretty much it. I got to get this video up fairly soon, or it's going to be pretty late. I promised someone I would shout their channel out too, so if you guys want to go ahead and check out Teddy Red, if you know him on Twitter, his Twitter link is going to be in the description below, and of course his YouTube channel will be also in the description below. You can go ahead and subscribe to that. His link is actually youtube.com/user/Ross, ROSSDA-MUT9, so Ross the Mutt9. Go ahead and check him out, and then his Twitter link is @TeddyRed, so twitter.com/TeddyRed. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube channel and follow him on Twitter, that would be great. He's a really nice up-and-coming YouTuber, and he's a really cool guy on Twitter. Very trusted. He's followed by Trusted Trade Mutt. He's an elite member, so you definitely know that he's going to be a very trusted person in trades and a very awesome guy to watch on YouTube. He plays Madden. Of course, going to be playing Madden next season for Madden 15 and Mutt 15. And then, of course, he plays MLB The Show, the brand new one, and he plays Diamond Dynasty. So if you guys ever wanted to take a look at that game and see if you wanted to play it, go ahead and check out his videos because he's pretty good at it and he knows what he's doing. Go check him out. I'm out of here, guys. Talk to you later. Peace.